Number 3 overall pick, so a lot will be expected of Manny Machado. And I spoke with the Orioles scouting director, Joe Jordan, about the 3 days of feverish selections going on and if he is pleased with the infusion of talent that is now being brought into the Orioles organization.
It was a good draft for us. We started off the draft with a player that we wanted. We're really happy that it started with Machado.
The Baltimore Orioles select Manny Machado, shortstop from Brito Miami Private School, Miami, Florida.
And then, really, I think we just stayed with our philosophy from that point on. And Klein was a guy that we really targeted, didn't feel like he would be available for us there. And, the draft just kind of went on and on like it does. But we got some guys that we targeted. We identify on our main board gut feel guys from our scouts, guys that when they have their individual meetings, they say, I want this guy. I really want this guy. And we got a lot of them. So, we feel good about it.
I know it's difficult, in particular with the high school kids, to project out, but all of the reports on Manny Machado are just off the boards. I realize he's only 17. It's going to take a few years, but when you have a talent that obviously is better than what else is out there, how far out can you project, or do you allow yourself to project?
Well, there are no sure things, as we all know, but what this kid brings, the physical, tools and abilities that we look for, they're all there. If he's made the way we think he's made, if he truly has a passion, to be a really good player, then he'll be a good selection. Because, those are the things really you don't know till you get them in here. You try to evaluate them, the makeup and the intangible stuff, but you have to get them in and make them do things that they don't want to do, make them work harder than they've ever had to work to really find out, what they're made of. And we think that stuff's there, and we'll find out, hopefully here in the next couple of months.
And it's too bad the way the business aspect of this has gone, because these top picks tend to wait till the last minute, and it really costs them all summer this year, so they really don't get a shot till next year when they could be learning that.
It's very unfortunate. I spoke with Manny last night on my way up to Harrisburg, and the kid comes out of him, the veil's down, no one's telling him what to say, not to say, and he's so excited, and he would sign today. He would absolutely go out and get it going. He was graduating last night, so I called and wished him good luck for that, But the business is the business, and so we're gonna try to just let it play itself out. It'll be good in the end. We're gonna get a good player and add him to the organization, and hopefully sooner than we all think. It's Manuel middle initial A, Machado.
You keep a close tabs on the players you've drafted. I know you went to scout Zach Britton last night. Do you try to use any of that to your advantage when you're looking at kids to say, well, we have a kid, Zach Britton, we took him out of high school and we watched him develop. You're kind of that same kind of player.
Absolutely. Every guy that my guys turn in, if I try to ask them to compare him to one of our guys or a major league player, as far as how they do things, what we think we're buying, and we do comparisons all the time. I think it's important to do that. But Zach is a great example of an area scout with a lot of conviction, sticking his neck out there for a guy that was a long way from being a big leaguer, a long way from being a finished product. He's no longer skinny. He does have a breaking ball now, and he does have a changeup, and the fastball has moved up, and you can pitch. And he was 6'2", 170 pounds, and didn't have a breaking ball and a changeup back in '06. So, it was a good job by a scout, and the organization is developing very well, and he's real close to being up here.
So Joe Jordan and his staff completing the draft, 49 selections. They did not have a second-round pick, so 49 picks in the 50 rounds, 26 position players, 23 pitchers, 19 right-handers and 4 left-handers, 34 college players, and 15 out of high school, including that top pick, Manny Machado, the 17-year-old high school senior out of Miami that everybody believes has the ability to someday be a superstar in Major League Baseball.